We're here at John O'Quinn Field. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Houston Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, Houston's head coach told me right before the game, he told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So South Carolina's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drops back, it's Henderson. Rolls right. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Sends it back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
It's a good decision by the quarterback. The defense was blitzing, so he threw hot to his running back out on the perimeter of the field, but just a better job tackling by the defense to now set up 4th down.
Searching for space. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Sellers. He's going to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Buying time to his right. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got out of trouble and throws. Way off target there.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display, and that sweet return there. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's Sellers to throw. Right side, it's Graham. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. To the air, it's Sellers. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on 3rd down. You've set up 4th. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on 4th down, hoping to get a touchdown.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Back to throw, it's Henderson. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Out wide left, it's Sanford. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line.
And defensively on third down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the fourth down.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Throwing, Sellers. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick give. It's Sanford. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll ride him again. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Sets his feet. It's Henderson. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. First carry of the season for this transfer. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Gonna run it. It's Sanford. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Moving to his left. He's going to take off. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Out wide right, it's Sanford.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Houston will be forced to punt. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Sellers on the play action. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Graham. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Sellers going for the big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like, 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
Cuts it upfield. It's Reeder. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, 1 little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reeder.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Little bit of uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking for space. It's Sanford. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but, man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays, now set up with a whole playbooks available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that 3rd down and short range.
Off-play action. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with TCU taking on the number 8 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Red Raiders in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime.
Makes a move.
And
oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently and to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Going to the run to start this second half. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll run him again. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes a handoff. It's Sanford. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
They'll move the wide receiver, keeping it on the ground with the single back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Going with the ground game left. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback keeps it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The fake and wants to throw. Slings it downfield. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he scored! Touchdown, Cougar! Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You've got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg.
Number 89, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Follows his blocks. It's Reeder. Breaks into the open. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Gain of 22. First down for the offense.
And the Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Play fake, Sellers. Looking to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
There's a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, this defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets in the second level, a lot of people start to hold their breath because it could be a house call. If you know they're going to keep giving him the football here in the drive, up front this defense has got to get a lot more physical.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down will open up the final period. The run inside. It's Reeder.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Throwing, Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Moore. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sellers. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Straight ahead, it's Sanford. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Second and long here. Motion from the wideout. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. To the air, it's Henderson. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Reeder. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sellers. Back's got it on the screen. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Wants to throw on first. Fires to the right. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Got maybe a yard, third down and 9 coming. Third and long right here. Sellers from the gun on third down. Escapes. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. On the run, it's Sellers. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Second and 10 from their own 1, and they must take care of the football.
139 Albatross. 139, ready.
Give to the running back. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, it's Sanford. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Can they catch him? Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out